What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Phones and Drones. So, just yesterday, Google dropped Android 15 Beta 2 for all eligible Pixel phones and some other partner manufacturers, and there is a ton to finally unpack as far as new features go. Some might not be the best for a lot of people, and we will still be getting more and more of these feature drops as the beta cycle progresses. But we are midway through it. We're getting right along to where we need to be at this point in time. So what I want to do, we have our Pixel 8 Pro here. I want to go ahead and show you guys some of the new stuff here. This isn't going to be a fully comprehensive list, but this is a lot to start with. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so jumping right into this, obviously Beta 2 is installed on our Pixel 8 Pro here. And let's check out what this build number is. We'll go under settings, about phone, and you can see Beta 2 has a build number here of AP31.240426.022. Again, this is only the second beta. We will be expecting quite a few more betas to come, but we are definitely moving right along. And let's jump into some of those new features, one of which is definitely going to make a lot of people happy, and it's something that we've seen in the past kind of leaked. It is here, and that is private space. So all you're going to need to do to check this one out is go under settings, and you can actually search for it in security, but let's go to private space. And again, under security and privacy, you now have this complete new option at the bottom here that verifies your identity first, and you confirm to enter. And what this does is it will let you hide or lock private apps in a separate space. Use a dedicated Google account for extra security. So yes, if you don't want to use your primary account, you can have a second account linked just for these apps, photos, and all of that. And what it will allow, when you set up your private space, you're going to choose your Google account for it. And this way, it'll stop synced files, photos, and emails from appearing outside of this private space. You will be able to obviously set a lock to stop other people from opening it, and even a separate Play Store so you can install apps easily here. And as you can read down below here, it says apps in your private space won't appear in Permission Manager, Privacy Dashboard, and other settings when your private space is locked. Your private space can't be moved to a new device. You'll need to set up another private space if you want to use it on another device. Anyone that connects your device to a computer or installs harmful apps on your device may be able to access your private space. Obviously, that's just a security disclaimer, but this is amazing. All you will need to do to set it up is click on that button and you will be able to get everything set up as you wish. So we're going to obviously skip this for now. Let me just actually force close this. But that is definitely one of the first big addition here as well to the second beta. A smaller tweak is actually going to be the volume control panel, and now it is a collapsible volume panel right here, so you can actually condense down. Not a big deal, but again, a nice little add-on as well that you can take a look at. The general design is the same, again, that kind of leaked in the past, but that is exactly what it looks like. And as always with Android, how it customizes the colors for you, that pattern will change depending on what your theme is. There is also now a change in Bluetooth. If you jump into the Bluetooth menu, where you go to Connection Preferences and Bluetooth, and now you can see you have a new option down here as well to automatically turn on again tomorrow if you wish, or a separate toggle, obviously, to even use Bluetooth in the first place. That was always there. So nothing massive, but another little slight change. And then also, let's jump back into settings again. And we're going to go to storage. This has kind of been tweaked as well. So under system, it's kind of been split into two now, where you have Android 14. For some reason, it's still showing that instead of 15. And now you have a temporary system file separate breakdown. So hopefully this will reduce some confusion with how much space these system files are actually taking up. Basically, any sort of unrecognized files are going to be sent to the temporary system files. And as you can tell, that is quite a beefy amount of unrecognized files right here, coming in at almost 5 gigabytes. Also, if you use USB debugging, the system icon has been updated in Beta 2 as well. The upside down logo has basically been replaced with a V shape to reflect the internal dessert name for vanilla ice cream. Not a big deal there, not going to show that one off, but I just wanted to let you know that that is present. And obviously also, predictive back gestures are now here as well. So if you're in something, those predictive back gestures are active. You can also now, if you wish, save app pairs. So if you want to hypothetically use Chrome and split screen, and let's use settings, and this is a new app pair that you might actually want to utilize, probably not specifically in this regard, you will swipe back up, tap on it, and you can see now you have that option to save app pair, and this will actually save an icon to your desktop with the two logos of those apps you chose to use. You tap it, and it opens those exact ones right back up. Same stuff stays true. You can kind of expand out or condense down to give one of the apps more real estate than the other. So definitely good to see there. In addition to this, there is also now contrast controls under settings and wallpaper and styles. This should be here. I haven't messed around with it too much. So if you go to settings, wallpapers and styles and all that, it should be here. I haven't found it. So if you guys are, utilizing it or know where it is in the demo, or I should say in the beta, let us know in the comments down below where to find that. But it is here as well if you choose to use, allegedly active for most users on the beta. So that was a quick high-level look at some of the new features in Beta 2 for Android 15. There is definitely going to be a ton more coming in the pipeline in the near future, and as well as basically the release cycle for these future Beta 3s and all of that. So if you guys have kept along, Beta 2 has come a couple of weeks after obviously Beta 1 did. Beta 2 was obviously released, I believe May 15th was yesterday, and the initial Beta 1 dropped a few weeks prior, back on April 11th. So there was also Beta 1.1 and Beta 1.2 before Beta 2 came, so I would anticipate another Beta 2 to drop in the near future as well. Probably Beta 2.1, maybe even a 2.2 for that. When you're actually going to pull it in, this isn't anything new at this point, but when you go to System and Software Updates, and you go to check for your update, obviously that launch screen changed, but you will also see here, Android version is Vanilla Ice Cream. So no surprise there. If you wanted to actually jump into About Phone as well, and take a look at the build number to become a developer, you can do that still. Nothing's changed here. If you want to tap on the versioning, that's what you're going to get as the logo. Again, that V-shaped. And if you long press, it'll pull the stars to look like they're shooting, and you have that same game we've looked at recently when it launches. So nothing else here has really changed as far as little stuff like that goes. But I would still expect something new to come in the very near future, possibly Beta 3. And again, we will still see more features added in Android 15 ASAP. If you guys saw Google I/O, you know there's a ton of AI getting baked into here. Circle to search is going to come at the forefront. Gemini is at the forefront now in Android 15. So the way they're going to implement this, I'm sure they haven't shown their full hand. It will be coming, especially in regards to the Pixel 9 series devices and that expanded series that will have. But that's for another video. We'll talk about that later. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.